They just
I have been every voice
suck, kind of. Like,
inside your head.
the dark side of the Force is a pathway to many.
it was cool bringing Palpatine back.
some
I'm not
consider
opposed to bringing Palpatine back. I'm opposed to how they did it. Because they made it so lazy. And it really didn't need to be.
a new empire. A new empire.
Maybe I'll change my mind and I'll rewatch it. I'll rewatch it tomorrow. I haven't seen it in years.
Find the
But,
girl.
like stuff like this is freaking awesome. You see all those Star Wars
Become
stories?
what your
Crazy.
grandfather Vader could
But
not.
I feel like the sequel trilogy was full of good ideas that were executed freaking horribly. And it's also full of just some bad ideas. Anything with Luke was bad ideas. But, some of the other stuff. Good, but had terrible, terrible execution. Also, how was Leia in this movie? Her actress died in like 2016, unless she just filmed a bunch of scenes that were in the movie. Used a combination of previously filmed footage from the past 2 movies, along with digital techniques to bring her back. So, deepfakes, pretty much. That kind of is weird, but I guess, I mean, it makes sense. They didn't really have a way to not have her in it with a good explanation, because sadly Carrie Fisher did die unexpectedly before they had the chance to film the movie, so I get why they did it. I'm not opposed to deepfakes and everything as long as it's consensual. Obviously, they don't want them using a bunch of random people's images just for the sake of not having the actual actor there, but like what they did with like Mark Hamill and whatnot and Mandalorian, that's fine. But as long as it's done well and with permission, it's cool. Now, it'd have been different if they just started using Mark Hamill's face and a bunch of stuff without his permission. That's a different story, but I'm assuming Carrie Fisher had given them permission, and obviously Mark Hamill gave them permission, so I'm assuming it's peaceful. Which, I mean, it's still kind of cool. It's a cool way to have her, and I'm pretty sure she wasn't in a good chunk of this movie so that they could have, like, the most, not as much screen time as they could possibly give her to avoid having to do it a bunch. And some of it was just, whatever. Oh, and they used her daughter. That's better. It's what they did with Paul Walker in Fast and the Furious. Just to get a couple of the extra final scenes done, they used his brothers and just CGI'd his face over it. That's cool. If their family members are involved and whatnot, and it's not just some random person there. But they just used her original dialogue and used like old footage to bring her back, which is kind of cool.
What are you doing? Light speed skipping. How do you know how to do that?
I didn't.
Punch it again.
I saw somebody say the other day that Poe Dameron is the most talented pilot because he was able to do this. I don't know if that's exactly true, canon, but I mean, shoot, the Jedi games are technically canon, and I feel like what Grease did in that is honestly more impressive because he was doing the whole light speed thing, and he was navigating an asteroid, like the most dangerous asteroid ray or something that nobody had ever been across before, or something like that, from what I remember. So this is pretty cool. Is that the Sarlacc? It looked like the Sarlacc and then that weird thing from, like, episode...
Be with me.
I want to say episode
Be with
5,
me.
maybe?
Be with
I don't know.
me. They're not with me.
Oh, poor Leia.
Rey, be patient.
I'm gonna run the training course. I can do it.
So she like full on Force now, she's Jedi? Nice. I didn't hate Rey as much as everybody else did. I wish that they did more with her. Like, I know she was the main character, that sounds stupid. Oh, do more, but like, I wish that they had just, maybe not done more, but done better. Or that she wasn't the main character, because she wasn't a bad character. It was just like, random scavenger girl picks up a lightsaber and beats the grandson of Darth Vader and the nephew of Luke and the son of Leia. First time she ever touches a lightsaber, she beats a quote-unquote Sith Lord. So it didn't make a lot of sense. I wish that they had just made her not as, like Anakin was the chosen one, but they made it seem as if she was the chosen one. Maybe that's just me. It's obviously not me. Everybody thought that when the movies came out, but I don't know. I didn't hate her, but I just wish that they didn't just set everything up for her. Like, everything was set up to be perfect for some reason. Like, she just instantly could use a lightsaber. She just instantly had the Force and knew how to do, like, a Jedi mind trick and everything like that. Like, none of that made sense. But she could do it anyway, and it was just odd.
Join me.
Rey! Falcon's back!
What is Rose doing here? Wait. Also, Rose. Her entire character is just pointless in these movies. From what I remember, she had like 3 scenes. Did absolutely nothing in them. Like, this is one of the most random character additions.
There's a mole in the First Order and they sent us a message.
Somehow Palpatine returned. He's been planning his revenge, the largest fleet the galaxy's ever known. Hiding in the unknown regions, on a world called Exegol.
Just
Luke
Luke?
searched for it. He said to get there you need
Just
one of
use
these.
Luke's model
A
for that.
Sith Wayfinder. I'm gonna start where his trail went cold. The Forbidden Desert of Pisana.
We go together.
Oh, isn't that whole MacGuffin thing that they used with the, that, like, Death Star dagger or whatever that thing was? Like, that is just so odd. There was so many weird decisions for these movies, especially this one. Like, it's not a bad movie. Like I said a minute ago, it's just poorly executed at everything. Like, decent ideas. Cool, bring Palpatine back. Awesome. That sounds, I mean, it sounds stupid. It kind of makes Return of the Jedi just like, oh, well, what was the point? But I could see it as a cool idea. It makes sense. There's gotta be other ways to do it. Be like, he did learn the truth to immortality that he was bragging to Anakin about, and that Plagueis had discovered or whatever it was. And he did do that. But we never got to see it on screen. It's like over the past 50 years, it's like how the Force ghosts exist. He was able to have the immortality or something like that. Instead of, oh, it was just some clone. He just somehow is here. Like, that line alone. Somehow. Oh. Oh my goodness.
I've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen so few Wayfinders.
So, what now?
We talk to people. Maybe find out what drew Luke here.
That weird hermit keeps ruining my vibe. Fumbling around.
It's not Nice to look up at the sky and see kites flying around instead of first-order ships coming to get me and my...
Useless. Hey, it's Admiral Akbar.
Don't know if you can tell, but I'm not from around here. I suggest talking to a lover.
I'm kidding, by the way. I obviously know that that's not Admiral Akbar.
This is one of the weirdest...
Man, how many of these stupid people do I have to talk to before one of them gives me something useful? I trust in you, blue girl.
My neck feels bare.
Well, that was useless.
Let's try asking a local.
Let me see, can I just like throw something in this face? That falls back down. Oh. I didn't have a problem with the "they fly now" thing. That was funny to me when I watched the movie. Everybody online I've seen on Twitter recently, like they just hated that line. Like, oh, "they fly now" was so stupid. I thought it was funny.
That's an excellent name. I'm Ray.
You can't hide, Ray.
She's shirtless.
What? It's the mask, isn't it? I'm going to find you, and I'm going to turn you to the dark side.
We'll see.
My knights and I are going hunting for the scavenger.
Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Hold on. This is a good time to do it.
We have to
I'll
go.
do it twice.
Back to
I'll
the
show it
Falcon.
now, and then I'll show it at the end of the stream. I gotta find
Leia sent me a transmission.
plug for it.